What's up everybody, it's Enes here. Today we are in the Burr streets of Los Angeles and we are going to tour the property right behind me. It's 1706 North Doheny Drive, 5 bedrooms, 5.5 bathrooms, 7,450 square feet, and it is listed for $12,900,000. Let's go check it out. So before we walk into the property, as you guys can see, the house is really nicely elevated from the street level, and you have beautiful landscaping here with a lot of olive trees, which is a nice little touch. And we have the garage on this level, which is hiding a really cool secret, which you guys will see in a minute. And we have the staircase taking us up to the front door. Let's go. Before we start touring this property, I would like to thank the listing agents, James Harris, David Parnes, Jonathan Nash, and Stefan Resnick for allowing us to tour their amazing listing. We have the front door right here, which is seamlessly cladded with this marble. But before we go into the main property, check this out. We have a room on its own, which is currently staged as an office with these amazing Fleetwood doors. Now,
you could get some work done here, couldn't you?
You sure can. And I don't know what is your fantasy or dream of having an office, but this would be mine. How incredible is this? So this room actually opens up to this courtyard. Not only goes to the front door, but there's actually a nice little patio area right here. You have a nice seating here that showcases your staircase, which goes up to the second floor. And you have a really nice fountain detail right here with a bunch of seating, which is really cool. Before we step through the front door and go check out the incredible living room, I want to mention that this house was designed by the late Austin Kelly, who was a world-renowned architect. Now let's go inside. So we just got into the property, and right at the entrance, I see this beautiful cabinetry with this honed Carrara marble inlay design, and how sleek it looks. And there's a mirror right behind it with a really nice art piece. Then if you actually look to the right hand side of the door, you have an iPad here, which is a Crestron system that controls the light fixtures, pool equipment, speakers, everything in this house. So there's a couple of these iPads throughout the property, which means as long as you have it, you can control anything you want. Then where we are standing right now, there's a hallway that goes to the kitchen and the movie theater, which we will get in a minute. Then we have this amazing slab staircase that takes you up to the second floor against another cladded wall.
We just walked in here. I'm already seeing a lot of book-matched marble.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of marble. In fact, there's actually 150 book-matched slabs used in this house, which is crazy. And now, let's go check out the living room. So as we walk into the living room, it is pretty wide open right here, and we have a nicely situated dining room area here with a beautiful table actually, and all you see this glass that pockets into the walls so you can really enjoy the view and get that open concept living. Narrow Marquina marble cladded fireplace that really makes a statement in this living room, and it actually contrasts really well with these Carrara marble floors because they also have gray veins, versus this marble right here has these white veins that contrasts really well. You guys are going to see a lot of this marble throughout this property. And like I mentioned, these Fleetwood doors opens up to your backyard area, which we will get in a minute.
And these Fleetwood doors surround the entire living room.
Entire living room. I mean, all the bedrooms. Literally every single glass at this property is just pocketing to the wall so you can have that open concept living. And the other details to mention here is, of course, you have your built-in speakers, your recessed lighting that is controlled by the Crestron system. Your AC diffusers are beautifully blended into the ceiling design. Just an incredible space. And you live in Hollywood Hills, you have a good sized living room with an amazing view, you gotta have a bar. You gotta enjoy life. You gotta enjoy fine spirits. And this is where you do that. And they've used the same honed Carrara marble cladding. They've actually created this dual dimensional bar setup here. You have your sink built out of Carrara marble. I mean, these are some amazing custom finishes.
Is that a single piece, or is that kind of matched down?
It's fabricated, meaning they cut those each sides, they've epoxied them, and then they fine polish all those edges. So when you look at it, it actually looks like a one piece. There's a lot of hours that goes into designing stuff like this. But as you guys can see from the get-go, this house has some of the best design features I've ever seen. And cabinetry at this property is incredible. Kitchen will show that really well. And in fact, why don't we go check out the kitchen? Alright guys, so we're moving from the living room to the kitchen, but before we do that, if you want to separate those two spaces, you have a nice pocket door here. You simply press, handle comes out, and you can seal this room. So why don't you guys follow me? And it's a really, really cool kitchen design. Miele appliances, two different color on the cabinetry. We have the beige gloss that actually covers all your fridge, the Miele wine fridge, and then you have another fridge right here. Then, this is a cool detail. These upper cabinets, if you actually press on them, they mechanically go up.
Whoa, can we do that again?
Yeah. Oh. And actually, if you want to put it down, you simply press a button.
Wow, let's do that again.
Okay.
I gotta see that.
And of course it's soft close. So basically you come in, you press.
Wow.
And when you're done, now this is a custom feature.
Yeah, that's really cool.
You have this seamless cooked up design Miele induction that is built in, and then they use the same countertop as a backsplash as well. So this countertop is actually Sahara Noir stone out of Saint Laurent quarry, which looks pretty incredible. I mean, these veins and then the color differentiation in the veins are just crazy. But of course, every good kitchen has an island with a bar seating, and this one does that too. Actually, Mikey, why don't you come over here? I want to show another detail here. Wow, these chairs are heavy. Look at this corner design.
Are those solid brass chairs?
They are solid brass, and I almost hurt my back just lifting it up. But they have that nice corner design on the island as well. And of course, you have your built-in appliances here with our favorite espresso maker.
Yeah, all Miele.
So another detail that I like, kitchen kind of has this another side area that opens to the backyard. Many things. This could be another additional dining room, like a small dining room area, or like a little TV entertainment while someone is cooking, and that opens up to the backyard. And again, we'll get to that in a minute. Before we go to the backyard, I want to show a couple more rooms on the ground floor. And as we follow this kitchen, on the right hand side, we have this utility room right here. Check it out, this is where your washer and dryer goes in. Next to the laundry room, we also have a small kind of a guest quarters, a room here with its own bathroom.
Let me show the people. It's currently staged as a little gym, workout area, yoga room.
And this is the smallest bedroom, but even the smallest bedroom has the coolest vanity with this cool marble inlay design and a proper walk-in shower with a proper rain head. Look at this marble cladding, just incredible. And this is the smallest bathroom, guys.
That rain head's probably what, 8 feet in the air?
Probably.
Let's get a shot of that.
That is something else.
Surely.
And now we're going to, there's another half bathroom on this floor that serves the living room. I have to acknowledge this amazing vanity design. Essentially, there's a cabinetry here, but the whole vanity is cladded with this marble. They kind of have that same built-in drain design here as well. This beautiful brass mirror and your wall faucets. I mean, this is an art piece on its own. And the last room on this floor is the movie theater. Of course, this house has a movie theater. And what an incredible space.
It's a good one.
It is a good one. It's spacious, high ceilings. I'm walking in the movie theater and look at this wall cladding that they did. I don't think it's suede, but it's some sort of a cladding. Just gives that warmth. Now let's go through the living room so we can check out the backyard. So Hollywood Hills is all about the view and the backyard. And the people in LA would know it's also all about pocket doors. So this is one wing.
We have some serious pocket doors in this house.
So as you guys can see, I'm getting that full breeze now. And once we tuck this corner, this property has a really, really cool, unique corner design with no beams. So that's how they managed to incorporate this corner glass design. And now let's go check out the backyard. It's a really windy day here in LA. As much as we love to enjoy this view, we're getting a decent amount of breeze throughout the property. So excuse us if there's any wind noise on the video. So the same marble floors that they use in the living room, they also use on the patio, which is incredible. The fact that they have Carrara marble floors over here. Then your pool design blends seamlessly into your patio with an infinity edge pool, your built-in jacuzzi, and just an incredible backyard space.
And guys, I think these pools are all LED lit, so I'm sure once the sun goes down, it looks even cooler.
That's a fact. So as we go to the patio area, there's actually a nice elevated seating over there right next to the pool. And right now we just cleared the other corner of the living room. Mikey, why don't we show them? This is the other pocket doors that gets out to the patio. And this is where you have your backyard space. What I mean by that is your kitchen right there opens up to your living room. Then you have a nice central area for seating with this amazing gas fire pit. This is a proper gas fire pit.
Yeah. And we would run it for y'all, but it's daytime, you know?
Who needs that? Another detail that they really thought of is this, making the best out of the space by adding this section. You may ask, who's gonna use this? Well, a lot of people in Hollywood Hills, they like to entertain. They like to have a lot of people over. So the more surface area you have, the more you can accommodate people. And in this case, I can easily see 100, 150 people party here, no problem, at your own privacy.
Yeah, and that's kind of where, that's almost like the VIP room of the party.
Absolutely, because right where I'm sitting, none of your neighbors see you. You're completely private.
You're elevated. You can look over across the whole party.
Exactly, and I kind of feel like I'm relating to the people down there. If you want to up the privacy a little bit more, actually the backyard continues thanks to these amazing retaining walls, which retains the entire hillside. Again, guys, we're in the Burr Streets of Hollywood Hills, so we're on the hillside, and because of that, they have to build these retaining walls to hold the hillside.
So you and I have seen a lot of retaining walls around town. If y'all don't know, then you should look back at our channel and find that out. We see a lot of them. These are extremely smooth, extremely sleek. I feel like these are much nicer than any we've seen.
Yes, that is true, because most of the time the retaining walls we see are just retaining walls. On top of these walls retaining, they've actually had the same stucco finish as the house has, just so it looks more blended in, and like you mentioned, it looks better. That's pretty much it for the first floor. We tried to cover all the details, but if we miss anything, if you have any questions, let us know in the comment section or simply reach out to the listing agents. Now, let's go to the basement. Even going down to the basement level, floors are cladded with Carrara marble. Talking about sparing no expense, this is it. Now we are on the basement level. There are a lot of glass mirror here, so there may be some reflections, but the first place I want to take you guys is this wine cellar. So they have a temperature controlled wine cellar here on the basement level, and it probably can take upwards of 2,000 bottles of wine here, which is impressive. And as I get out of the wine closet, and they have this nice space here, which you can store a lot of stuff, has a little bit of a bar, and they dressed it with a ping pong table, which is an appropriate choice.
You know, I love this.
I love this too.
And maybe guys, we haven't even showed you the coolest part of the basement. If we just go right over here.
So, this house is all about design, quality, and style. And talking about style, we have this Ferrari Testarossa parked in this garage that is epoxy covered. Looks like a car dealership here.
Dude, I grew up, this was the car that I wanted more than anything in my life as a child.
This is a lot of people's dream.
And now here I am in Los Angeles, so close, yet so far.
Yet so far. So of course, houses like this, garage is almost a statement piece. That's why they have this glass wall right here. So you can look into your garage from the basement level. And it's actually really spacious. I want to say you can easily park 4 cars here. And the reason I say that, even though this Ferrari is parked here, there's enough space right behind it to park another car.
Car is very wide.
And yeah, and this corner is actually quite deep. So this garage can easily accommodate 4 people. As we showed you guys at the beginning of the video, opens up straight to the street Doheny. And before you guys watch me drive this Ferrari, make sure to give us a like, subscribe to our channel, and as always, if you guys have any questions, drop us a comment below. Now that we're done with the basement level, let's go upstairs and check out all the bedrooms. So now, before we go upstairs, of course the stairs are cladded, and of course the wall against the stairs also has marble. This is what we expect out of this property. So as I'm walking the stairs, that courtyard that we showed you guys at the beginning of the video is bringing all this natural light to the first floor and to the second floor. And now, right behind Mikey, we have the master bedroom, which we'll get to it in a bit. We have additional 3 bedrooms here, so let's go check it out. Same Carrara marble is also on the second floor in the entire bedrooms. Even guest bedrooms have built-in fireplaces that are cladded. The other cool detail in this bedroom is the view, because view looks into this living wall. How cool is that?
Really, really cool.
Really cool. And also this courtyard design brings so much natural light to the entire second floor and to this bedroom specifically. Also, we have these built-in closets with the push doors for you to tuck in all of your clothes, and it looks seamless. And now we're going to the bathroom of this bedroom, and all I can say is marble cladding everywhere, floating vanity. Mikey, come close here. Look at this vanity design. How cool is that?
Yeah, that's the same as on the first floor in the guest bathroom.
And these bathrooms are very spacious. Skylight bringing all the natural light. And I want to talk about this shower. Now, this is a proper shower with a proper rain head. Mikey, why don't we pan up? And the reason I say proper is because it feels very open here. The drain is not disturbing the floor. What I mean by that is they have this linear design, so sleekly tucked in, and the floor is gently flowing into that drain. You don't have to worry about water pulling out. It will simply disappear. And of course, you have your bench in case you want to take a little bit of a break and just think about your life.
We pointed out this rain head, but it's really hard to tell, guys. This is a solid 10 or 11 feet in the air.
Easy.
And it's stand under it. You can see it here. Stand under the rain head.
Rain head.
See, that's almost double.
Yeah, that's almost another me right there.
And Ennis is 6'10", so.
All right, let's move on to bedroom number 2. So we just walked out of this bedroom, and now we're going to the second bedroom, which is right here. Same bathroom design, kind of similar to the other bedroom. Rain head, skylight, beautiful flooring, and the bedroom continues. This one is actually very private because the window looks to the hillside, so you're on your own space here. Just really spacious, bright, beautiful bedroom. And right next to the bedroom we just toured, this is the third bedroom on this floor. And on this bedroom, actually, you get a little bit of a view. You get a little bit of a Century City view right there. Another detail in this bedroom is this built-in shelving right here and your closets. Just all the cabinetry is very sleek here. Very clean design of a house. And although it's modern, it actually feels very cozy, very comfortable in this room. And the same unified bathroom designs continue. We have this open shower here. These are some proper rain heads. You know, we see rain heads in this channel all the time, but these are really good ones. And the fact that every single bathroom has a skylight, that shows you how much detail has been put into this property. And now we're heading towards the master bedroom.
And it is insane. Whoa, this is actually the same layout or the same size as the living room, which is a massive living room.
So this master bedroom is approximately 2,000 square feet, which is, I mean, some people's homes in this country are smaller than 2,000 square feet. Amazing space. King size bed, looks like a single bed here. But before we get into all this master bedroom and its details, I want to take you guys to the closet and the master bathroom first, because it's full of incredible details. But before we go into the closet, they have these shelvings here for you to put art, store stuff, and of course, this detail really hits me in the heart. Not only they have a bar set up with a wine fridge here, they have a coffee maker on your master bedroom. Talking about finer things in life.
That hits you in the heart. It hits me in the heart, but for different reasons.
Yeah, I mean, how can you not love that? The Crestron system that I mentioned to you guys, there's another control right here.
So guys, once again, you can control the lights in the entire house from here if you would like to. So if you're going to bed, all you have to do, system off, it turns off everything in the house.
So you don't have to go downstairs, turn off all the lights. First room we go into is the closet, and look at the cabinetry, the lighting, the detail. This looks like an expensive store, pretty much. Yeah. And skylights. Designer really took the time to bring as much as natural light possible to this property. And Mikey, come over here. This top is actually covered with leather. So, as we leave the closet, this is where you have your master bathroom. In case you want to seal your bathroom, look at that glass detail, seamless. This master bathroom is one of my favorites in the entire Hollywood Hills. It's open, bright, cool, unique, has any single compliment that I can give to this bathroom, I want to give it to it. But first of all, let's start with this vanity. So to give a little bit of perspective, when there's a drain line, there should be a vent going up to the roof. The fact that this vanity is floating in the center of the room with no vents going up, they had to circulate that within, and they come up with this design where you have two vanities and they're totally opposite side of each other.
Separated by a mirror here, sink on each side.
And right behind Mikey is a proper walk-in shower.
We got 1/2-inch glass boxing in the shower setup here.
And why it's a proper shower, first of all, it has the size. I mean, as you guys can see, Mikey's all the way at the other side of the shower. It's pretty spacious. You have two waterfall.
You have waterfall and rain head.
Rain head, and this is also a steam shower. Of course, it's book match right on the center, and it's cladded with beautiful Carrara marble that comes from Italy. This bench design right here is pretty spectacular. I mean, it's not a small size bench by any means.
All right, first off, you look like a child. That bench is so big. Your feet are hanging off of it. What's your favorite detail at this bathroom?
Well, I haven't showed you guys my favorite detail of this bathroom.
Well, that was my favorite detail, and that's what I want to show the people.
Okay.
If you don't want to shower inside, you can shower outside.
That's right. And of course, even your bathroom has these pocketing Fleetwood doors. During summer, you can just leave this open and you have an outdoor shower here. The fact that they put the pocketing doors here, you can leave this space open all the time. It's fully private to you. This will actually bring a lot of nice breeze throughout the entire master bedroom area. That's right. And Moving on, we have another cool detail here. Chrome bathtub. Now, how cool is that? And I'm gonna say it, this is the first time I've ever seen a bathtub like this. Totally a statement piece with a rainfall that fills it up. So that's a nice little touch. And of course, if you wanna just use a body spray, well, you have that too. And of course, considering a couple may live here, there's one toilet right here with a skylight, and there's another toilet right here with a skylight again, bringing all that natural light in. So back into the master bedroom, we have a nice little living room area here, again against the bar with your coffee maker. Then, of course, you have a gas fireplace built in and cladded beautifully with this marble, situated right in front of your master bed.
So much stone in this house, stone everywhere.
Stone everywhere. 10,000 square feet of Carrara marble alone on the floors. That's incredible. 150 slabs that has been book matched. And I want to kind of go back towards the bed a little bit because you have all these built-in cabinetry right behind your bed. In case you want to store things, again, all push cabinetry. And when I tour properties like this, especially on the hills, I look at it as how they position the bed, where is it still keeping the people who stays in this room private, yet encompasses the view. And I mean, look at that view. We'll get to that right in a minute. Another cool detail, in case you want to go check out who's in your backyard or you want to talk to someone there, well, you have this corner which pockets
Both directions.
Both directions. And I don't know if you guys picked this up yet, but the two corners of the living room and 2 corners of the master bedroom are floating. There are no beams right here. That's one of the key elements of the architectural design of this home. And let me take you guys back into this master bedroom so we can go to the other corner and talk about the view for a little bit. Now imagine, in the morning you wake up where these doors are pocketed and you have this breeze coming into your master bedroom, and from your bed, all you see is this amazing Los Angeles views.
So guys, this may just be your last look at the master bedroom. Absolutely huge.
And now we're on the balcony, actually at the edge of the floor, at the edge of the second floor right here.
Or the edge of the world.
Edge of the world. The view is incredible. It's private, and we're in the birch trees. Birch trees meaning lots are bigger. Not only you get amazing views, you can actually build really big properties like this one. And a lot of people spend millions of dollars, and it's honestly all for this view. And that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Give us a like. If you have any questions, let us know in the comment section below. And again, I want to thank the listing agents, David Parnes, James Harris, Stefan Resnick, and Jonathan Nash for allowing us to tour their amazing listings. And we'll see you guys next Monday.